Hi foodies! Today's episode comes with flavor. This is dried basil. This is Armenian dried basil. We're making Armenian Summertime Dolma, which in Armenian sounds like Ամառային Dolma. Let me show you how to make it here in Vancouver.
There are millions of recipes for this dish since every Armenian family has their own unique twist. And isn't that great to have such a variety? So this recipe isn't any different in that sense. Okay, let's prep for this cooking journey. First, we will cook the cabbage. For this, bring about 2 liters of water to boil in a deep, large pot. Remove the cabbage core by making a few cuts around it. See, it took me 5 cuts and came out as a little pentagon. Place the entire head in the boiling water. Let it cook for about 10 to 15 minutes. While the cabbage cooks, let's prepare the stuffing. Take 2/3 of ground beef, 1 kilogram in this video, and 1/3 of ground pork, 1/2 kilo respectively. Make sure both ground beef and pork are lean or extra lean. This way your dolma will be light and not drenched in the grease. Combine the meats in a large mixing bowl and add 2 medium-sized yellow onions minced in a food processor. Season with salt, pepper, and dried Armenian basil. Crush it in your hands before adding. Don't worry if you don't have the Armenian one. Any other dried basil will release similar flavor, perhaps not that rich and strong, but will still deliver the right flavor profile to the dish. Add the rice and mix everything well using your hands. At this point, the cabbage should be cooked. Remove it from the boiling water and let it drain and cool. Now, let's carve the veggies. We'll start with eggplants. Cut each eggplant into 2 or 3 pieces and carve out the pulp so that you have tubes with sides of about 1/2 centimeter thick.
All these eggplant carvings, and not only eggplant, but everything that we're going to make, it's not a waste. It's a part of our very tasty and very necessary sauce. So you'll get that in a moment.
Collect the pulp in a separate bowl as it will be used later on. Cut the tops of the peppers, remove the seeds and set aside. Add pepper tops to the bowl with eggplant pulp. Carve out the tomatoes with a spoon or a melon bowler like I'm using here. Don't discard tomato pulp as well and add it to the bowl with eggplant and pepper leftovers as they will be used to make the dolma sauce. In a large pot and on medium heat, fry the veggies carvings with about 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil. Stir occasionally to prevent sticking to the bottom of the pot and cook for about 5 minutes or until softened. Let's start stuffing the veggies. Gently pull cabbage leaves off the cabbage head and cut them in halves, removing the thicker parts. Roll the ground meat into cooked cabbage leaves, sealing the edges of cabbage rolls by turning them towards the center of the roll from both sides. Stuff the rest of the veggies, gently pressing the ground meat inside the carved tomatoes, peppers, and eggplants. Combine the canned tomato sauce, salt, pepper, dried basil, and water. Set it aside. Transfer the stuffed veggies and the cabbage rolls into the pot on top of the cooked veggies, creating layers. The veggies on the bottom will turn into sauce during cooking the dolma and will blend flavors together. Pour the tomato sauce mixture over the stuffed veggies and flip a large plate over the top of your dolma. Press on the plate and leave it in the pot until the dolma is cooked, as this will hold the stuffed veggies together. Cook on medium heat for about 20 to 25 minutes or until the ground meat and rice is cooked. You will see the rice popping out of the ground meat, and this is a good sign that the dish is cooked. Plate each of the stuffed veggies in the center of an open plate, garnish with minced cilantro, and serve with plain yogurt, crème-fraiche, or sour cream. We've enjoyed preparing this episode so much, and if you enjoyed watching it, leave us a comment. Feel free to subscribe to Fabits to keep us on your radar, just in case you'd want to give this recipe a try. All measurements and how-tos are in the description below, so make sure to check it out. Thanks for watching, and see you soon!